Hello everybody, my name is Tetsu Young. I was born in Hong Kong a long time ago to a Taiwanese father and a Japanese mother who just happened to meet in Hong Kong in 1974. So as you can see right away, it's a cross-cultural marriage in a third country rather than both of their countries. So I grew up already with these three languages in Hong Kong, Cantonese, and then there's Chinese, Mandarin from my dad, and Japanese from my mother. Although I never really used Cantonese in my life, and it was later lost. But I grew up in Taiwan all the way up to the age of 13. So I went to an American school in Taiwan, American elementary school, so that allowed me to acquire English as a major language. And also living in Taiwan, we use dialects such as Taiwanese, which is spoken by about 74%, 75% of the people in Taiwan. And also there's a less, well, it's not a minor, but it's another dialect called Hakka, which are used by relatives on my father's side. So I was exposed to these various languages up to the age of 13. Then I came to Canada to study here. I went to a French high school, so there's my additional major language. And somewhere later I picked up Spanish. That was really the first language that I sort of picked up on my own traveling. And then when I went to the university, I studied for the first time academically. We're talking German. Also, I learned Italian at the university. And again, later, through travels, I picked up Portuguese to a certain degree. So I've been exposed to many languages throughout my life, and I love it. It's not just a hobby, but it's really something I like to use in my private life in order to communicate with people and also to work in my career. I've lived in Japan also for about 12 years, working strictly in Japanese and also traveling around Asia using Mandarin in companies, in American companies, also in a Japanese company. So I would use all these languages in my career, which is why my multilingual background is very important in my life, my personal life, and my career. Now, to talk about the North American Polyglot Symposium, this is happening this year on July 23rd, 24th in lovely Montreal. Montreal is a great city for this type of gathering because it is definitely the most multicultural city that I know. And the people here are warm and welcoming. So everybody's open-minded, everybody's friendly, and in the summer there's so many things happening. Just to mention a few, there's the Montreal Jazz Festival, there's the Just for Laughs Festival. Even outside of Montreal, you've got the equestrian, the international equestrian competitions in Bromont. If you go to Ottawa, you've got the Parliament. Many things just in the vicinity of Montreal. Just go out a little bit, you can see countless things. So it's a great city to be in this summer. It's a wonderful place, multilingual, multicultural. So everybody who has any interest in languages, it's a place to absorb from all the people who are here. You have the Italians, the Portuguese, and the Arabic, the Europeans. There's all sorts of people. It's a potpourri. But what's lovely about Montreal is that everybody mixes well. There's no segregation. There's no isolation. So people are very accepting, and it's just a great place to be. So if you love languages from an academic perspective, the NAPS, the North American Polyglot Symposium, is for you. If you love languages just as a hobby or for traveling, you'll meet a lot of people who have the same interest. If you need languages on a professional level, if you're an interpreter, this is a place to learn and absorb. and what else? Like myself, I'm interested in languages not specifically as a language learner per se, but as a parent wanting to teach kids to grow up as multilinguals. So if that's your interest, if you'd like to raise your children to become multilingual, to be prepared for the future, this is also a great place to meet people like that. So welcome to Montreal. We're waiting for you here in July 2016.